because an Aries could really be powerful if they learned when to pick and choose their battles, but they don't do that. Yeah. They don't know the definition of that.
It's all about harnessing your energy for the right cause.
Yeah.
You know, like at the end of the day, when you're a Martian, you got a lot of fight in you.
Yeah.
You know, but some things in life are not worth fighting for. Correct. You know, and if you get good at picking your battles, you will have the perfect amount of fight for the most important battles.
Yes.
And that's called harnessing your energy to get what you want in life. What's good, guys? It's your girl Sierra.
And Maya.
And we're charmed and dangerous.
You know, because we're charming.
And we dangerous, okay? We dangerous, baby. Especially when we talk about Aries energy ever.
Yes.
And especially when we talk about any of the signs' toxic traits.
Right.
Here on this channel, obviously, we love being sweet.
We love
but also, we are not the types to just talk about everything that's always good and dandy.
Right.
You know, we also like to talk about the negative qualities of signs because they exist. It's just a part of life. There's duality in everything.
Exactly.
So that's why we started this series where we talk about each sign's most toxic traits. And we're gonna do Aries.
Yes, Aries. You know, if you get sensy easy, go ahead and exit out of this video, but I know you don't, so get ready for this, you know, for this little
reading. Little reading ropes.
Okay, little.
You know?
Just little.
Exactly.
You're gonna learn something about yourself. Maybe.
Yeah, truly. I feel like if you watch any of the positive videos we have, you're almost obligated to watch these too.
You have to.
You can't just hear about why you're so perfect all the time. In any situation, not even just astrology. It's good to have constructive feedback.
Right.
With a little comedy in there.
Right. You know, a little charming, a little dangerous. Hence the name. Come on, y'all.
If you're new here, hi. We come up with the most toxic traits. Sometimes we agree. We pick the same one. Sometimes we don't. But that's just how it goes. We never talk about it.
Right.
So, Maya, what toxic trait is the most toxic trait for Aries?
Yes.
In your opinion.
Okay, in my opinion, the most toxic trait of an Aries is their bad temper / and or their anger issues.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? What's yours?
Your recklessness.
Yeah.
Reckless behavior.
I feel like ours go hand in hand.
It kind of goes together.
But
so the conversation.
It's no flow.
Exactly. You ready? Alright, let us know. How do you feel about an Aries anger? An Aries relationship with anger?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Aries are very passionate people, right?
Yeah.
I love the energy that they bring to things.
Yeah.
However, sometimes they get to expressing themselves and they see that you don't agree with them or that you aren't listening, and then they lose their temper. And that's not good energy to be around. And sometimes I want to even say for these Aries, it has absolutely nothing to do with somebody else even. Sometimes they can piss their own selves off. You know what I mean? Like they could just lose something or maybe they lose a game or like they misplace something and they're fucking pissed all of a sudden. You know what I mean? They're just in a bad mood and they want everyone to know they're in a bad mood and they're kind of like a terror for everyone to be around.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like Aries has anger on deck.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're just always producing that energy.
Yeah.
So, at any given moment, it's time to release.
Right. No, truly. And I kind of blame it a little bit on them being the first of the zodiac because I really do feel like it's a childlike nature to always be ready to, like, fight and be combative. You know what I mean? And that's why I say this is their most toxic trait because an Aries could really be powerful if they learned when to pick and choose their battles, but they don't do that. Yeah. They don't know the definition of that.
It's all about harnessing your energy for the right cause.
Yeah.
You know, like at the end of the day, when you're a Martian, you got a lot of fight in you.
Yeah.
You know, but some things in life are not worth fighting for. Correct. You know, and if you get good at picking your battles, you will have the perfect amount of fight for the most important battles.
Yes.
And that's called harnessing your energy to get what you want in life. Which I know sounds real sexy to you, Aries.
Right.
So just learn to control it. Yeah, I feel like Aries being a Martian loves to lead with their heart. Like, that is no surprise. They don't see the point of processing anything. Because to them, processing is honestly just a waste of time.
Yeah.
Time that could be used to destroy your enemy. You know what I mean? Like, they really are thinking about the fact that, and again, like you said, when I say enemy, it doesn't always have to be a person. An enemy can be an inanimate object, place, event, life.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They live through life with the intention of winning and conquering. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally how they view everything. So if you get in their way, or if something gets in their way, they have no problem being impulsive and putting you in your place, you know, hence the reckless behavior.
Yeah.
Because to them, they don't care what they have to destroy to get to their end goal, to get that win, whatever it may be for that day.
Yeah.
But when you're bulldozing through life, destroying shit, being reckless, like, yeah, even when you get that, like, goal, or like you're winning, everyone's gonna look at every fucking thing that you just destroyed, and it's like, was it worth it?
Right.
You know, like, if you're into Hunger Games, not Hunger Games, if you're into the Game of Thrones, it's kind of like when, you know, Daenerys, like, fucked up that whole city with her dragons, like, burning everyone to the ground. Like, yeah, you feel real powerful. Don't get me wrong, I love Daenerys, Team Daenerys all day. But I feel like she fucked so much shit up that, like, people couldn't even be proud of her because she destroyed everything. You know what I mean? Like, you want people to take you seriously at the end of your win. We're not living in the Vikings era where, like, violence and, like, you know, anger is like something that's glorified. Like, you want to get your win, but also make some friends along the way.
Yeah.
And Aries, you guys are probably sitting there laughing like, I don't need fucking friends. We're talking about constructive criticism.
Right.
You know, sometimes you do need to make some friends along the way. I'm not saying be friends with everyone like Libra and Gemini.
Right.
But you still want to make some friends along the way.
For sure. And let's be real, it hurts your feelings when people kind of stop inviting you out places because they low-key are feeling like you're a liability. You know what I mean? Because of your bad temper and your recklessness. They don't know what you're gonna do, Aries. They don't know if you're gonna literally pop off in a fight or yell at somebody randomly.
Yeah.
When they invite you out.
Honestly.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure. Like, because of your reckless behavior, yeah, I mean, you are a liability. It's not like you may be, like, you are. And everyone is always tiptoeing around Aries placements because they're scared of y'all acting out and going off on them, which would then bring on even more of this reckless behavior and irreversible acts of passion. You know what I mean? Like, as a Scorpio, I get it. I blame all my crazy shit on my passion. Well, that's because I'm passionate. I feel so much passion and I need to express it. You know, which is nice. Like, love that for us. But also, like Maya said, we know it hurts our feelings when people bring up something crazy we did as an example of why we weren't put in that situation again. Or, well, I didn't tell you because of that. Like, remember when you did that? Like, I didn't want to make you angry.
Right.
Like, so you feel like you can't talk to me because I go crazy on people? That makes sense.
No, truly. And I feel like I personally kind of want to make a distinction because I feel like Aries impulse can be a, how do I say this, a positive thing. You know what I mean? There's something really positive about how an Aries can just go after something. It's very courageous, right? But I feel like when you mix this impulsiveness with your bad temper, then to me it turns to recklessness, and that's just like a bad combo for you. You know what I mean? Because it's like you're impulsive, you're acting reckless, and then it's mixed with your temper where you're almost blinded. You know, because when y'all seen an Aries in their rage, and there's no pulling them back really from that until they decide to calm down
It's
themselves.
like a baby, you know? Like when a baby's acting out, you guys are going so crazy with us calling you babies. I know. But like, that's what you are. You're the first sign of the zodiac, you're the baby, but they're sitting there like,
He's like, shit,
fuck you.
I'm boss.
Yeah, like,
yes,
you know,
baby.
exactly. But truly, I feel like when you are a baby, people are like, oh, like, what does the baby need? Like, let's tend to the baby.
Right.
But like, that's with Aries too, because I feel like y'all get, like, people let y'all get away with a lot because that's just Aries.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's
Aries,
so true.
Aries is angry. Like, so don't test Aries. What? Other people don't be getting that grace. So how about you work on your anger management, you know, Aries, and then we'll see what else we can do. Don't be mad at me, okay?
Sure.
Like, truly, like,
Truly,
I don't want to be scared of my friends or my lovers or my family or anyone I know. As an adult, I'm not, again, in the business of being scared of people. You know?
Be scary out
No,
here.
I don't want to tiptoe around anybody, and I do feel like people tend to tiptoe around Aries placements often.
They definitely do.
And maybe
they
it
don't
turns
want...
you on a little. Maybe it turns you
Right.
on a little. But it's a little toxic is what I'm trying to tell you.
It is.
People
I
should
feel
be comfortable.
Right.
To confront you.
Right, but they're not because they don't want to be yelled at
Exactly.
either.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They're like, I see that ain't right, but I'm not gonna step in because I don't want that energy. Okay, last thing I really want to say, Aries, is yes, we all know you are the god of war, you know what I mean, ruled by Mars, but you cannot and should not fight every fight, like I was saying earlier. You know what I mean? You really give your power away by fighting every battle because not everyone deserves that energy from you, like I was saying. And I think your anger is a great and, you know, sometimes scary power. And like any power, you must learn to harness it. You know what I mean? And you have to train this power because otherwise it will be released in unhealthy ways and then people don't want to be around you as much. You know what I mean? And that's why I say it's your toxic trait. So this is something that you can get better with. And I'm not saying I want you to ignore your anger either because I feel like ignoring it can send you guys into a deep depression. So I need you to release it, but find healthier ways to release it. And that's not popping off at people or yelling at inanimate objects. You know what I mean?
I express it every day. And I'm going to continue to do what I do.
And you know, you can. I'm just saying that it's your most toxic trait because when I'm around y'all, when they're angry like this, it makes me want to walk on eggshells.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like everybody else feels that energy too, and that's not fun to be around.
To be honest, I just learned to walk away. And, you know, that makes y'all mad, so. And I can say that because my mom's an Aries and my boyfriend has Aries placement, so. I know y'all. My last point for you guys is that, you know, you have to understand that although your passion for any and everything is one of the most beautiful parts of you, you have to try and control that behavior when things don't go your way. Or just when people disagree with you. You know, I feel like Aries is also kind of really stubborn. But they're not like Taurus where when they disagree with you, they just like don't respond. Like they will fight. Yeah. They will talk to you about why your opinion's wrong.
Right.
You know, so I just feel like it's really important for you to also learn something from your sister sign. You know, Libra is very, very careful in their approach of life. They think about their actions and how it affects the people around them. Libra is hyper aware of how they make other people feel. Yeah. And you would do well to understand that. So people don't always assume that you're a liability. And I know you guys are sitting there like, Libra? Like, you want me? Libra? Like, I know, you guys are just sitting there talking so much shit. Y'all are like the #1 Libra hater. Come on. But trust me when I say Libra feels the same way about you. You're a liability. Oh, and Libra's embarrassed.
So true.
But both of you can learn a lot from each other. You should learn from Libra how to be, a little bit more conscious of how you make other people feel. Like even if you, just because you feel that doesn't mean everyone in the room has to be feeling that anger with you. And Libra would do well to speak up more and say how they feel so they're not always people pleasing, you know. So you have a lot to learn from each other. Every sister sign combo does. Yeah. So I just wanted to end it on that note of if you are confused like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do? Sometimes it's really, really cool to actually learn more about your opposite sign, your sister's sign in astrology, because it helps you understand where you're lacking and what you can, you know, take on to feel a little bit more balanced in life.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And always know that we say these as your most toxic traits, but as Sarah was just saying, these are things you can work on. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And if you're an evolved Aries, this may not even apply to you.
Yeah, you're
right?
probably like watching this, like laughing, like, yeah, I remember. And I remember when I was like that. Yeah. You know? Because, like, we've all had toxic moments in our lives, you know? And, like, every single sign is gonna have this video, so don't think again that we're coming for you. Like we are gonna come for every single one of these signs, every single one of our signs. That's just the way we do things on this channel. Yes. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this video on Aries' most toxic trait. Comment down below if you agree with what we picked. Okay, and if you didn't agree, let us know with what you think is Aries' most toxic trait, and make sure you say why. Okay, I don't want to just hear your answers. I need a reason. Okay.
Yeah, for real. Give us your experience.
Yes.
We love a good storytelling moment.
Yes, and if you're a woke Aries, you know what I mean, you want to do some self-reflection, let us know what you think is your most toxic trait or what has been your most toxic trait in your life.
Yeah.
You know?
And what you're working on.
Yeah.
What you plan on working on if you're not there yet.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear it, you know?
Hell yeah.
We're going to link our socials somewhat around around here. We post our YouTube videos every Monday and Thursday, and we post our podcast every Wednesday. Check it out. Links are down below. We love you guys so, so much, and we'll see y'all later.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Eclipse in 2 days.
Oh my gosh. Be ready. Bye.